Alright, it's officially 3 o'clock. I'm heading to the Leica store now, and we'll get this workshop started. Gonna meet up with Mark, Sage, and Emma, get all set up. All the workshop participants are coming around 4:30, or that's what time it actually starts. So, get everything ready to go for them. This morning, I walked around, shot some B-roll, went to the rooftop of Ginza 6. It's definitely raining, kind of like it is now. I think it'll make for some good ambiance and mood. And then I went to go to the storefront so I could get some B-roll of the storefront, and I ran into Mark, Sage, and Emma in the middle of a shoot, along with one of the participants, Henry. So, essentially, I just tagged along, got some B-roll of them shooting, and then I went and got some lunch. Probably check back in later again today. Glad I got the last few days of like sunshine, especially when I was in Harajuku with Motsando and Shibuya. What a crazy flip in weather. Oh, crazy flip in weather. But yeah, crazy flip in weather. All right, here we are. Konnichiwa. I'm here with Mark, Emma, and Sage. Yes. Are they upstairs already? Okay. Nobody there yet? Okay. I think we're supposed to meet at 3:30. Okay. I'll just go upstairs. Okay. Thank you.
Right side.
Right side. Okay. Thank you. We were here a few days ago. I think this is where we're gonna be. It's a pretty cool space. They even got the little cine play down here, set up for like a talk.
So welcome to Tokyo. This place is an amazing place. In my opinion, the photo capital of the world.
Another thing too is that you have to make most flattering or most
The images are preconceived.
they know each other, but if you could just briefly say, you know, you're and when I first one is I buy a fresh organic free range eggs from her. She is a great
It's day 2 of the workshop. Emma and I are heading to the Imperial Hotel to meet up with Sage. We're going to the Top Museum, so it'll be pretty fun. It's like one of the biggest photography museums here in Japan, and we have a private tour with some really special curators. So we'll get to see some art, see some photos, have some good lunch. I'm still unclear of like what the rules are for filming there, so may or may not get some footage there. But today, I am strapped. And here's Emma.
Morning.
Uh,
Wanted to take you guys along with us.
yeah,
Very good museum.
yeah, it'll be fun.
Beautiful day today.
I know, compared to yesterday, it was raining. Now it's hella bright.
And then they're gonna bring it to you.
Okay.
iPhone 版これに書く。
写真集を撮ったところに刺し
iPhone 版OK OK。Sorry.
戻すときわかりやすい。
OK. So I will explain. This is a sign. So you go pick up your whatever the photo book you like. and you put it to the same location so you don't forget. So the photo book has to go back to the same location.
So just don't quick take a bunch of pieces off the shelf and try to use it.
So we had a very successful full day of the workshop. I just came back to drop some stuff off, kind of check in a little bit. So I think I'm gonna head to Shinjuku for dinner. I wanna go see what's around the area. I loaded black and white into my camera, so maybe I'll rip through some of those. So I gotta change my bag, drop some things off, and get back on the train. We made it out of there. That was a big maze. All right, we're in Shinjuku. So I'm on my way to the Imperial Hotel to corral and gather all the participants for the workshop. We're gonna be shooting a full day in like a store in Motosando or just like in the vicinity of it. We have two models. One is Emma and the other one is Moe. Both are very talented. I've seen some stuff from Moe. Emma, extra talented as always. Man, yesterday was a doozy. I kind of got lost in Shinjuku in a good way. I felt like I needed to walk around and shoot, especially after a big lunch in Megutama. And I don't know, I had like the itch to go night shooting. And I finally got to scratch that itch. But at the same time, I was like paralyzed with just like a bunch of fear in a way. It was hard to really get started. There were points where I was constantly wanting to take a photo, but then I would stop myself. Predominantly because I was using flash. So kind of eased my way in with no flash and then slowly made my way to just saying fuck it and just started going for it. It was honestly a big adrenaline rush and I kind of forced myself to shoot one whole roll. I think it's good to push yourself to just do the thing you want to do. For skaters, it's like dropping in for your first time. It's like, you know what you want to do, you know what you need to do, but just the innate fear of getting past that initial first go or first try, eating shit, whatever it is, always scary. I had to eat a bunch of shit yesterday, just trying to wrap my head around shooting night photos in Shinjuku. I loaded black and white into the MP because I really wanted to print some photos from here in the darkroom. That was my way of doing photos for myself and wanting to push myself, especially in a new country, new city, just new environment overall. It's easy to get stuck in the ways of knowing what to do, how to do things, when to do things, and adding to that. I can say that maybe next time if I were to go night shooting, especially in the Golden Guy area, I would like to have like a tour guide or someone. So it's always good to reach out to the locals and see how they go about shooting. This trip is kind of different because it's like half work. Actually, it's mostly work. So it's hard for me to really set up time to go meet up with people. Anyway, I'm gonna shoot some this morning light while I can, and we'll get the day going. I'm back from Omotesando. Full day of shooting with Emma and Moe, but mostly Moe because Sage was the one helping out with Emma for most of the time, and then I was helping out with Moe, also filming a bunch of B-roll clips for the workshop recap. What a day. I definitely didn't get any footage for this, which is fine. There's a little bit, but it doesn't encapsulate what we did today, so you're probably just gonna have to go watch that video. And then after that, Shio recommended me to a awesome ramen place right there in Omotesando. That revitalized me. So happy for that. And then I was still kind of itching to shoot. Plus, I just wanted to burn the rest of these black and white rolls, which now I'm on my last black and white roll. I only brought 5. Realistically, I didn't think I was going to shoot much black and white here, but I figured I should try and get something so I can print it. So that's my goal within these 5 rolls, is hopefully I walk away with a print at some point out of all these black and white negatives. So I went to Shibuya Crossing again just to see what it was like at night, experience it, and to break that kind of like rut that I was in about using flash at night. I feel like in a place like that, it's a little bit more widely accepted, but I still had kind of that block. It wasn't so bad. I think there's just something about photographing crowds that, unless I'm specifically looking for something, I just, at this point right now, don't enjoy it. It's a little overwhelming. It's a little too much. And if I sound a little raspy right now, that's because I definitely didn't have enough water today. So I got to rehydrate. Got some tea from the lobby. Anyway, I got to wake up early, meet up with Jim to do a drive dump as well as go over selects for him. Everyone did pretty well today, so I'm excited to see everyone's photos. All right, I'm going to go to bed. I need to shower and go to bed. Ohayo gozaimasu. Says a person who's only been in Japan for a whole week. Making my way to the Imperial Hotel so I can do some data transferring with one of the participants. And today we're shooting Shibari.
It's an honor, truly. It's really an honor. Okay, perfect. Thank you.
My name is Carlo.
Okay.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Very steep.
Very steep. Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Crazy.
I'm ready.
Whoa. That's a crazy door. So shoes off?
Shoes off.
Cool. Back from the Shibari performance, and man, I don't know how much of that I can actually show on here. Definitely got to a point where I just felt like I can continue recording but not show any of it, or I could just start shooting more photos. So I just ended up shooting more photos. Someone gave me the idea of making a zine for this trip. So soft release announcement, I might be making a zine, I might not be making a zine. We'll see. Not promising anything, but there's a slight possibility I might. I just want to get some quick thoughts out. Seeing a Shibari artist and the model, just seeing their synergy and how they work together and communicate is honestly such a next level type of practice. I mean, obviously as a photographer, and if you're working with a model, you're able to communicate, dictate, you have this level of trust, but just seeing how much trust the model had for the artist and every move, every kind of like tie that he did, was always checking in, constant communication. I just think that was like really cool. They were constantly just making sure they were on the same level. They were able to be comfortable and continue the performance. There's a lot of physical undertaking from the model and a lot of trust being put into the artists themselves. So if you ever get to see one, it is definitely an experience, and it's definitely not for everyone. So just saying that right now, it's not for everyone. But if you're into it, you're into it. I'm probably gonna turn in pretty early for the night. I'm pretty beat. Might do ramen again tonight. And we'll check back in tomorrow. Yesterday, I took some time off to not record some audio, mostly because I kind of got like a tiny sore throat. You can kind of still hear it. Yesterday was pretty fun. Went to a master printer's darkroom. We looked at some prints, and then checked out some books. Yeah, fun day. Now I'm heading to Leica store Ginza, because now we're going to have another full day of shooting, but this time we're just shooting around here. I might not check in during the shoot, just because that was definitely a lot of multitasking last time. I'm definitely trying to take it easy today. You can still hear the little coarseness. Got some cough drops. I need to grab some water, and we'll be good. Have a good day. Today is the last official shooting day of the workshop, and we're going to the Yasuda House. Now, the Yasuda House is one of Japan's oldest preserved residences, and we get to have a cool private tour. So we're gonna shoot in there, have some fun, get some last photos that we need for the shoot, and then tomorrow is review day. I'm heading over to the Imperial Hotel now to grab the students for lunch, and then off we go. I will say it's been hard to film the last few days, mostly because I've been recovering from a sore throat, which I'm sure sounds a whole lot better now. But I've also just been focusing on filming for the video, the main video that I'm making while I'm out here. So a lot of the times I'm not able to juggle all of my cameras, which is kind of a lot. I definitely shot a good amount. So yeah, good last final full shoot day, and tomorrow will be more reviews, and I'll be leading a photo walk back to Turret Coffee. Let's go get some sushi lunch. We are here at the Yasuda House. I think Mark and Sage are pulling up, hopefully. So this house has been here for an extremely long time. It's very pretty. Back from the Yasuda House, and that was an incredible place to go. We rented out the space, so we had it from about 2 to about 6, so 4 hours total. We had 2 models today. It was Emma and Yutong. I was shadowing Yutong the whole time while Sage shadowed Emma. We were managing our timers per usual. That was an incredible space. Feels very, very serene, and I don't know. I mean, to me, obviously, this might make me sound like weeb or whatever, but it was very much like what you would see in like Bleach or like other period piece animes. So it's the former Kuso Yasuda House and Garden. This property is part of the Japan National Trust property. For full disclosure, if you're watching this and you're in Japan, this is not commercial use. Commercial use Genai. If I'm saying that right, then again, disclaimer. Yasuda House, if you're watching this, not commercial use. It's been a very well preserved house. That was, I mean, I'll probably just put a link down below so you can read more about it. I'm too tired to even go through this pamphlet, but I will say this is a very, very beautiful place. And I don't know if you can tell from the footage or the photos, but you can spend a lot of time in there. And tatami mats, oh, so comfy. Oh, so comfy. Yeah, after that, got unagi dinner right by the hotel. Didn't even know. So it's nice that there were all these really good places to eat so close within arm's reach. Tomorrow's the very last day of the workshop. Participants are going to be going on to one-on-one critiques. And then I have 2 extra days, and then I go back to SF. And if you're watching this right now, at least at the time of this recording, it seems like Trump has sent in the National Guard. So I'm seeing a lot of things going on in California as of right now. So we'll see what happens when I get back. I grabbed some cough drops from Lawson's and should be good to go for the rest of the trip. The sore throat thing is slowly clearing up, so that's a plus. I think by the end of this vlog, there will be a lot less footage and a lot less excitement because of how many days have I been here? It's got to be at least, I think I'm on like 13 maybe right now. I'll do a check as of today and it'll pop up somewhere like pew. Oh, and also the roll count right now is at least 20 for the MP. Maybe 6 or 7 for the T2. Rolls are going to be processed by Underdog and scanned by moi because of my Naritsu per the last video. So Underdog, if you're watching this, let's get a channel sponsorship going for my channel, not the Camera West channel. I mean, we can do that too, but let's hook your boy up. If you stayed this long so far, let me know how these vlogs are going. Let me know how you like them. I don't know how much I'll be vlogging in the States, but maybe I'll give it a try. International vlogs, travel vlogs have been pretty fun. They're a little bit more contained. I feel like daily life stuff's a little hard. I don't know how y'all do it, but anyway, I'm gonna stop rambling. See you tomorrow. What a busy final workshop day. We officially concluded the last day of the workshop, and what an incredible 10 days it's been. Getting to know all the students, seeing them work, seeing them learn. You know, everyone has had a good attitude and a good work ethic, and they really pushed themselves. So just recap, I didn't really film too much, mostly just made the final presentation for all of the students' photos, and then we went out to teppanyaki dinner. I have 2 more days left, tomorrow and then Thursday, and then I fly out on Friday. And this is the home stretch, so if you've been watching this far, thanks. Mark and Sage also gifted me this Orslo jacket, which was from yesterday's shoot at the Yasuda house, which Emma was so graciously modeling, so pretty hyped. First made in Japan denim piece. Look at all these pockets. Pocket count. We got 1, we got 2, 3, 4. And what is that? Secret pocket number 5. Oh, you can't forget about the pen pockets, but I'm not really a pen guy. But who knows? That might change. I think the roll count is pretty close to 30 something, maybe. I'm almost done with Portra 800, and I have at least 10 rolls, or maybe 20 rolls of Fuji Color 400, which we all know is Kodak Ultramax 400. But in any case, I have gone through quite a bit. I don't think I'm gonna get through everything that I brought, but better to have more film than not. And I'm very tempted to get the Fuji Superia Premium while I still can. Will I do it? Maybe. We'll see. Anyway, I'm gonna rest up for tomorrow, and the next few days might just be casual vlogging. All right. Okay, so I'm in Shimokitazawa, and it's raining. Not too bad though. So I'm gonna put this away and then make my way around. Today is the very last day, or full day, in Japan. Got some last minute things I gotta do. Finish packing. I'm meeting up with a friend at about 10:30 in Kasai. And then I gotta go back to the Imperial and settle some more things with Mark and Sage. And then I'm done. Crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. It honestly still feels like I've been here longer, but it's only been a short amount of time, but not really at the same time. Overall, I have a really good experience for my first time in Japan. Aside from getting sick or, the sore throat, you can probably still kind of hear it. It's like leftover recovery. So now I'm on my way to Kasai Station to go meet up with my friend Ami. Gonna get some lunch, I think, or just coffee. Next time I definitely want to come with friends. Want to meet up with more friends out here. Definitely go skate. That's the one thing I wish I could have done here, is go skate. We're ending the trip here in Shinjuku. Earlier in the trip, I may have said I've probably been avoiding camera stores this entire trip, but today I figured I might as well check out one of Japan's, or at least Tokyo's, largest, most well-respected camera stores, Kitamura Camera. So we're gonna go see what they have to offer. I always hear good things. It's always been something that people consistently tell me to go to while I've been here. I've held my fair share of Leica cameras by working at the Leica store in San Francisco. I'm curious to see what else they have that I hadn't seen. And I know that sounds really pretentious, but when you work at a Leica camera store, you do get to see a lot of special and unique cameras. That's just my 2 cents, but anyway. All right, here we are. Kitamura. I stand corrected. Kitamura is pretty cool. There's a lot of cool things that I've actually never seen, mostly through the internet. I've heard of them, like the Anthracite MP, Anthracite MA, a lot of cool black paint stuff, a lot of cool like a la carte stuff too. I couldn't record in there or take photos, but I did not take photos inside the store. They had some cool stuff. I would say it's definitely a destination place for anyone who has an appreciation of vintage Leica as well, or just, cameras in general. They had so many cool things, lots of cool point and shoots, stuff that, I've only ever seen on the internet and through friends. So a lot of people have told me that it's like a museum for like cameras, which I can totally agree with. Now, would I buy anything? No. Would I have wanted to buy anything? Yeah. But I think with my current setup, I just don't need any more tools at the moment, and I just want to focus on using what I have, deepening that relationship with my gear, and deepening my relationship with this Osmo now. It's been very successful this entire trip. I have about 30 more minutes before I can check into my flight, so I'll probably end the night or find some dinner out here in Shinjuku and then head back. I gotta finish packing. Anyway, I'll check back in again later. We're back from our excursion. Shinjuku was cool. I didn't end up sticking around too long because I started to get hungry and needed food. And tonight's the last night here, and ended it with some really good ramen with a place that I went to, I think on my very first night. It's called Ginza Kagari. So if you're in that area, it's tucked away in an alley and you can't miss it. Definitely recommend the soba. Tonight's the last night that I'm here in Tokyo, and it's bittersweet. I'm definitely ready to go back home. Miss my fiance, I miss my cats, miss my friends, I miss skating, miss San Francisco a lot. I will say my first time here in Japan was incredible. I want to thank Mark de Paola and Sage Backstrom for all their help, as well as Emma. Shout out to you. Without them, I wouldn't be here. It was really cool to participate and just be here for a workshop experience. I've never seen what it was like to do one of these traveling workshops, but I mean, it's incredible. So if you have the means to do so at any point in time, I would highly recommend. And also without Leica Japan, thank you so much to Shio, Hisashi, the Omotosando team, the Ginza team. I wish I could have made it out to the Kyoto store. That was the only other Leica store that I didn't get to go to, but you know, it's home away from home, and it felt very natural to be in both of those stores. So if you're in those areas, definitely go check them out. I will say Kitamura camera, phenomenal, super cool place. There's lots to see, lots to look at, lots to just kind of get your gas out, I guess. When you're traveling, it's really hard to bring new gear. I feel like it's hard to experience what's in front of you if you're too distracted futzing with your gear. There's something to it when you are very familiar with what you bring, so then it doesn't impede how you experience everything in front of you. That's my hot take. But I did also buy this DJI, but to my defense, I learned how to use it in the previous vlog, so kind of warranted it. I technically bought a camera in Japan, so I don't know, does this count? Let me know down in the comments if this counts as a good camera buy. It's kind of blasphemous that it wasn't film. Side note, big camera, I'm surprised with your film selection. You still had Fuji Superia Premium 400, to which I did not purchase a single roll of film while I was here. Although it was very tempting. I love that film. I love Fuji film stocks specifically. RIP Superia. There's something about not being able to shoot something in the future, meaning I don't think I'll be able to get that film stock ever again, like if I make some work that is meaningful with it. To me, I think the idea or romanticized idea of certain film stocks is kind of fleeted, and at this point I'm just going to stick to tried and true things that I do know works for the type of work that I want to do and the type of work that I look and feel inspired by. And at the end of the day, it's all about consistency, right? You know, you need to be consistent in your gear so you understand how you can operate it. You want to be consistent in your film stock so you're not always questioning how that's going to look or how it's going to turn out. If you need to adjust for certain exposures, if you have to treat it a certain way, whether it's push, pull, or having to do certain stuff in post, the whole point is to get the shot. And if you are left with too many questions, a lot of it is, did you get the shot, or not having the confidence that you got the shot, if that makes sense. I haven't seen the photos yet, but I have a good inkling of certain photos that I think turned out pretty well. And so far, let's look at the roll count here. Got a pretty big bag. There's still some unshot film in these plastic canisters. And then I still have a few more rolls left in the 5-roll ones in my bag, but I don't know, maybe we're in the 20 range. I'm not exactly sure. I definitely shot, or I'm on my, I'm pretty sure I'm 25 or something. I'll put a total roll count somewhere here, I don't know. I'll put it somewhere here. Down below will be links to the other 2 videos that I was working on while I was here. Doing this vlog style while on jobs might be kind of fun. There's a lot of current events going on at this point in time, so if I get contacted again by the standard to do some more photojournalism or photo assignment work, whatever you want to call it. If I get an assignment from them, I may or may not document a little bit about it again. I'm just going to leave it at that. Thank you again to everyone involved, and I can't wait to be back. I think I'm just going to wrap it here. There's kind of a sunset going on. Maybe let's end it that way. Oh, that is not a sunset. That's just me. Anyway, that's kind of cool. It's like a little double exposure. I like blend into the lights. All right, peace.